Good morning, everyone. Let's get Friday started here. Hopefully we'll have a better day than yesterday. So we got 3632. How does the microphone sound? I had to reset everything. So I'm hoping it sounds decent, like normal, I should say. 3632. Six, 5, double pitch. Four, 3, another double pitch. So it's 2 double pitches. Three, 6, 3, 2. We got Frey in the chat. We got Joel, Toy Craps. Good morning. Four, 6. Another double pitch with an off axis. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Larry. Happy Friday to you guys. Boxcars. Four, 2, 6. That's probably the best throw I've had so far. A single pitch. We had Toothpick Ted go live last night for a shooter competition. He had a roll of an 11. He's in 7th place right now. Another double pitch, 3, 4. Three, 6, 3, 2. Ace 3, Big Joe. So it's going to be a single pitch. Another midnight. Single pitch with an implosion. One, 5, 6. Primary backside. There we go. Primary top side. 5-5. No, it's not primary top side. What am I thinking? That's an explosion and a single pitch. So that's a warning shot. One, 6, 7. There's our warning. Two primaries, all the rest are off axis. Go 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Jeff and MD. And Joe wants to know if there's any feelings today. The only feeling I have is that I need to freaking get a better roll today. I had 2 decent rolls out of 8 yesterday, 6 terrible ones. 2, 3, 5. That's a single pitch. Still working the grip today. Grip is not feeling 100%. One, 4, 5. That's an explosion and a single pitch. Good morning, Mad Hatter. We got David Clark. Good morning. Dice split 3, 1, 4. One more throw here. Two, 4, 6. Okay, let's start the show. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 571 of the Level Up program and day number 10 of our Blue Collar Craps daily practice. And if you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Trey Two-Wheel Paradise checking in number 1. And that's followed up by Joel, 208 Craps. And we got Kevin Scott checking in. Big Kahuna Larry is here. We got Jeff and ND, Mad Hatter, David Clark, and Joel says it's headed to 89 degrees in Idaho. Are you talking about today, Joe, or like it's summer sometime? Just teasing. And Mad Hatter says it's 66 degrees already by him. And we have got in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, 40 degrees. It feels like 40 with no wind. So anyhow, it's colder here today, Joel, than it is in Idaho. So anyhow, hey, if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab. That'll bring over to the table that we're using here today. Remember, this is for entertainment and educational purposes. We're coming in today with a bankroll of $3,659. That is lower than it was yesterday because we took a hit yesterday, although we are up probably about $1,500 for the week. And our win goal today is going to be $366 for a 10% win goal. If we go to 20%, we're looking at $732. Coming in with 40 wins and 25 losses today. We got Bags checking in. Good morning. We got Chris Demon Dog Dice checking in as well. So get your bets in here. Shoot, I wrong button again. I hate that when I do that. Okay, there we go. That's the correct button. Anyhow, we're going to do a quarter pass line today. I'm going to try to do that on every shooter here. We'll go 10 small, 10 tall, $5 any craps, and we're going to do that for every shooter today. Normally, I'm very selective on when I play the ATS and the pass line and craps checks and all that stuff, but we're going to let her fly today. It is Friday, so we got to make some ground up for yesterday's loss. But anyhow, let's call this all bet set. And dice out. We're going to go 5, 4, 2, 3 for our dice set. 3-finger front par style grip. Dice out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. So that's going to be a pass line winner. Come on, natural. So we got 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 6-5 yo. And it's a $20 winner for me here. Craps check lost on that. So we're gonna go back up again for the craps check. And we'll make that $10 right away. Still with that $25 pass line bet. 5, 4, 2, 3 is our dice set. Looking for a point still on shooter number 1 and all bet set. Dice out. Wait. And we got a 6-3-9. That is the easy 9, the Franks. So let's mark that point on 9. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 6-3-9. So we're going to go 220 inside. And $25 pass line odds. Let's go $30 on the 10, 30 on that 4. And we're going to do a 2 hit and regress type strategy. 5, 4, 2, 3. Now let's use a single pitch with an implosion, which is safe with this dice set. And all bet set. 22 people playing along here. 14, 15 people watching. So dice were super tight all the way down. We got a Buckeye Buckshot. 6-3-9. Good morning, Jen. Checking in. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got 6-3-9. So point made. This is Jen checking in. We got Coffee Land checking in. Good morning to both of you. And our bets turn off. So let's go again. $5 craps check. And all these bets will be turned off. We'll keep that $25 pass line bet up there. And we got Kate Fisher checking in. Good morning. We get 5, 4, 2, 3. And looking for a point here. Face out. Wow. You can't write this if I tried. 6-3, easy 9, the Franks. We're back on that 9. Shoot. Let's get that in here first. And I gotta correct my QPI because I messed up. 639, there we go. On the 9 here. There we go. Everything should be good now. So our puck turns back on. And we gotta put a $25 odds back out there again. And then we're gonna go with 44 inside pressure. Extra 10 on the F line that's there. I think that's all set now by 423. And we got all that set. Dice out. I thought I had another 6-3, but we got a 6-5 mid-mo, yo. Cheer coming to us from above. So I almost had another 6-3 there. Wow, that would have been pretty amazing. 6-5, yo. First American Pope, yes, Mad Hatter. Although I don't know if you can consider him American. Got Uncle Hoku checking in. Good morning. The reason I say that is he spent almost more than half of his life in Peru, more so than Chicago, where he was born and raised. So I guess he's actually a citizen of Peru as well. I guess he speaks Spanish and Italian and American and all that stuff, or English, I should say. But anyhow, let's go all bets set here and dice out. So it's exciting. I'm glad all that's done before we're in Rome, because I'll be in Rome on July 4th. That was super long. Wow. Again, you can't write this. 639, winner 9. Turns off once again. And that should be enough to regress our bets. So that was a question that Mary had asked me about since we were July 4th. Jen, I not meant to be a bad thing to say. I didn't mean anything by that. But he has lived over half his life in Peru, so that's dual citizenship there. Let's say it that way. But anyhow, our puck turns off. Let's regress our bets. I'll bring them down. We're going to go 96 across bet level. And we'll go back $15 on a pass line, the same $5 any crap check. So Joe says, second time this month he got 2 box hits on his first shooter. You're welcome. So 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Looking for a point here. Oh, shoot. I have my bets working. Darn it. Okay. Here we go. That's right. 628. There's a 8, so it's marked at point of 8. Five, 4, 2, 3. 6, 2. Whoops. 6, 2, 8. Jen goes, he's only spent 20 years in Peru. How was that half? Wisconsin math. That's Wisconsin math, John. I'm just teasing you. Yeah. Anyhow, okay, that was the 8 that we threw there. So let's make that 8 look like $36. Point is on 8. And I'll go all bets set. Dice up. Again, I veered off to that right. We got a 6. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Missing that landing zone though, which these are the results we're going to get. I'm fine with that, but I really want to hit that landing zone. Let's make that 6 look like 36 as well. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all that set. Dice out. And we get the Old Bay Bushel 5-5 hard 10. And that'll be another hit for us. We're going to try to bust it up right away. See if we can get that to hit again. So let's make that look like $40. Make it a buy bet. And we need midnight for the total. We have no small, we only have one small number so far. And all that set. Dice out. No, I was short on. Oh, seriously? Gotcha, Joe. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. Let's light up half of that screen green with the tall, ladies and gentlemen. I will take that. Boy, is that computer slow. My computer's getting slower every day with that entry. So 5, 4, 2, 3. So that is awesome. So that was a nice hit for us. It's $508 brought back to rack 182 on the table currently. If I take everything down, that puts us at a bankroll of 4167, which is still about $220 short of our 20% win goal. Good morning, John. And again, 5, 4, 2, 3. We'll go all bets set. Dice out. Are you having a show today, John? We missed you the last few days. Here we go. And 3, 4, 7. There we go. Of course. Let's get me out. So at least we got half of that ATS out of the way. 5, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 7, and that was a 10 roller. No, an 11 roller. 11 roller. Wow, is my. Let's see, we'll do it slow as my computer goes between Microsoft Excel and OBS and all that stuff, and that's been really super slow today. It seems like it's getting slower every day here, but so John iced us today. Good, you're back in town, so you are having a show today. That's awesome. So let's move on to shooter number 2. Again, like I said, we're going to be doing S-line and ATS all day long, and again, that's why I only go 10 small, 10 tall. because hitting the entire thing like I did the other day, it does not happen very often. Usually I hit one side or the other. But John, we were talking about the Pope, and I got powered at by Jen. He said I was mean. So anyhow, we love you, Jen. We really do. Anyhow, all bets set and dice odds. Shooter number 2. Oops. 4-1 truck and camper, so it's marked at 0.5. That was a little bit higher energy in that throw, which I want to see, but not that high. It was white smoke, I believe. White smoke means they have a decision. And again, we're going 220 on the inside. $25 pass line odds. So look, $30 buy 10, buy 4 for $30 a piece. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. So anyhow, I'll be curious to see. I'm sure they'll do lots of reviews on what he is like, what he's been, what his past records are, what the goals are for his future. Because of his age, they're saying that he could be in there for almost 20 years here. And we have 3, 2, 5. It's Justice Gen 5, so this could be a Buckeye buckshot again. So point made, point hit. 4, 2, 3. 3, 2, 5 results. That's all we've been doing is hitting points today. Yeah, I knew the conclave had started. I'm not bashing the Pope, Jen. Come on. 5, 4, 2, 3. And our bets will turn off. Again, we're going to go $5 any craps. And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. Five, 4, 2, 3. Looking for a point. That left one jumped up and over. We got a 5, 2, 7. The pass line winner come out natural. DP loser. Do not work the come, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be a push for me on that throw. So again, we're going to go 10 small, 10 tall, $5 any craps. 5, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, this will look primary on top. So 58, John, is what, next year for you, or is that right now? Come on, truth, truth, truth. All bets set. Dice out. See, I could say that because you're older than I am, John, and I know that I'm close to that, so there you go. Now we got Magic Aces, 1, 1, 2. I will take that. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we get 1, 1, 2 Magic Aces. You're 56. You got to make sure that you don't have that. Okay. Yeah. So you're only a year older than I am, John. So anyhow, that was Magic Aces. We got paid out $10 on it. Let's go back up again, pass line, and let's go an extra $5 on a Andy Crapster. See if we can get paid on that a little bit. 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Yeah, we got a 2, 3, 5 again. The Justice Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. So we shooter number 1, we were on the 9 twice. Now we're on the 5 twice. For shooter number 2. So again, we'll put $25 pass line odds, and then we had to do 44 inside pressure. So that means an extra $10 in odds. 5, 4, 2, 3. We're all youngsters until Dan shows up. You mean we're all oldsters until Dan shows up? Then we're youngsters. That's what you mean, right? Okay, let's go all bets set. And dice all. We all love Dan. That was a little bit of a roll up, but we got a 4-2. Holy cannoli, the 4-2-6. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 4-2-6. So again, we get to regress our bets. We got out of the shooter once again. So let's bring our bets down. $141 brought back to the rack. We're going to go 96 across bet level. So we've got $126 on a table, 141 brought back to the rack. Again, we're looking to get that 20% win goal. We're currently at 41.26 if I took everything down. So we got about $170 or so to get to that 20%. And all that set is out. Yeah, we got a 4-5 R9, the Big Daddy Mac. By 4 to 3, and we got a 4-5-9. So let's make that 9 look like 35. 5, 4, 2, 3. Need the 3 and we need the 4. And let's go all bet set. This out. Yeah, we got a 415 truck and camper, and that's gonna be a winner 5, so the puck will turn off again. 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. So that's 2 times I made a point of 5 and hit it. Shooter number 1, we had 2 points of 9 and we hit it. So let's bring that to $25 pass line bet down, make it look like 15. Again, $5 craps check. So after I'm done with this live stream, I'm gonna take a couple minute break, and then I gotta shoot some extra videos for my other channel. So I still have not posted any videos on that channel, but I'm trying to get about 10 to 15 videos shot and edited before I start posting them. So I'm gonna try to do things different and see if we can get YouTube to actually pick up the channel and make it grow really fast. So, but I'm excited about that. And we'll go all bet set here. Dice out. That was a little bit of a rollout. And 167, so that's going to reset that to ATS. It's going to be a pass lane winner. Come on, natural. I thought it's 3 and 16. It's a what is that? That is a double implosion. No, it's a double implosion. Double explosion. I'm sorry, double explosion. That was. So Mad Hatter's wondering if I ever try more of a drop shot. The only time I do more of a drop shot, because it's easier for me to do it, is when I use the Yuri style grip. But when I use the par style grip, it's hard for me to get that drop in there. What do we have? We have a 6-1. I forgot to enter it in on Crapsee there. So yeah, let's go again. $5 any craps here. And we'll go 10 small, 10 tall, and we'll make this 25 again. And we'll go all bet set. Dice up. 5, 4, 2, 3. I could make a little bit more of a drop shot though, Mad Hatter, if I got it to land closer to the back wall. And that makes it a little bit easier for me to drop shot it in. We brought it back a little bit. We have another 426. The holy cannoli. 426. So it's marked at point of 6. Single pitch of the dice. Again, we have 5, 4, 2, 3. And what are we gonna do with our bets here now? So we hit that 5 a couple times. Let's put $25 on that 5. And that 6, we're just gonna leave it as is. I think no odds right now. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. That was a little bit of high energy. And we got a 3, 4, 7. That's gonna be an ouch. So made like $20 on that roll, not too much. Enough to keep even or keep afloat. Okay, we are at $4,004 for the day. So that puts us up on about $350, $345, I think that is. So what does that tell me? Oh, we're slightly under that 10%, so we got to get to back to the 10% here. So again, we're going to go $25 pass line bet. 10 small, 10 tall, $5 any craps, and let's see if we can get back to the 10% here. Okay, go all bet set, and dice out. We got Triple D checking in. Dice Dr. Dan, good morning. We are now youngsters. Sorry, Mad Hatter. Okay, that's all. It's not centered properly. Let's regribble. The right one branched off. We got 314. Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. So it's marked at point of 4. 3, and we got 314 results. Again, we are going to go 220 inside, And we'll pick up $30 on that 10. And we're just going to leave that 4 as it is, no odds at all. 33 people watching, yep. And how many we got playing? We got 29 people playing on YouTube, or on Crapsee by 423. And all but set. Dice out. And we got another Buckeye buckshot, and this time it's a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to Cruise Brian from Holy Roar. That's all we've been doing is just throwing buckshots today. So I will take that. Unfortunately, we only got $25 to return because I didn't put any odds out there. But it is what it is. 5s and 9s today, says Dan. Yeah, that's the first thing he checks is what my friends are for the day. And again, we're going to go $5 any craps. It's rolling up $20 so far for this shooter. 5, 4, 2, 3. I have to guess we'll hit that 4 again. And how about set? Dice out. Nope, we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. I felt like that right ice slipped out of my fingers when I threw that one. That's what it felt like. So it's going to be a $20 profit on that one. So again, we're going to go $10 any craps this time. 5, 4, 2, 3. John is having a show today there, Dan. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got the Old Bay Bushel 5-5 heart 10. So let's mark that point at 10. 4, 2, 3, and we get a 5-5 10. Single pitch of the dice. And that will turn back on. We'll take that $30. We'll put that over on the 4. We're gonna go. So we got $30. We're just gonna go with 32 across pressure. And I'm gonna leave the odds off. So it's actually 27 across pressure. Looking for a second hit here. And all bets set. Face out. And we got a 5-3 Grape Ape. So that is perfect. It's our second hit for this shooter. So this should be the third shooter in a row where we made profit on the shooter. 5, 4, 2, 3. 5, 3, 8. Actually, I don't know if I'm making profit on this one because it's only 107 because that first one was not, I didn't have any odds on that. So let's bring our bets down. We'll just go 66 inside right now. So, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, we'll be 111 on a table. We got 107 brought back. So we're into the shooter for $4. I'll leave that up there. It's worth $4 here. Just won't do a full press on the next hit here, so we'll go all bet set. Dice out. $639, and that is the easy 9, the Franks. All right, 423, 639 result. So we'll stay in profit now. Instead of going all the way up to 35, we'll just go to 25 on that 9. So 128 profit back, 121 on the table. 5423. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Looking for midnight. And we got half of the midnight. We got a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. And that's also going to be a winner 10, so the puck will turn off. Okay, let's bring that pass line down at 15. We'll go again, find out any craps. All of our box numbers are turned off. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. Matt Hatter wants to know if the new Pope is a Bears fan because he's from Chicago. Good morning, Mike. Because he's from Chicago area. Yeah, let's go all about set and dice out. Dan, I gotta be nice, Dan, because I got hard at for making Pope comments this morning, so I cannot do that. Dice out. We got 145 truck and camper. That is a good question, though. So let's mark that point of 5. Five, 4, 2, 3, and 145 result. Okay, marking the point of 5. Let's take that $15 down there. And now let's put that in odds right away. Five, 4, 2, 3. And all bet set. Dice out. And we got magic aces. Wow, 112. I will definitely take that for this shooter. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 112. Now let's hit the griddle sauce and the 6, so we can get that small out of the way. Hey, come on, Mike, you're killing me. You're killing me here. Oh my God. You know, I'm going to start playing the Happy Schnapps combo songs on the channel here. And I'll get demonetized, that's fine, but it'd be worth it, Mike, just to play the Happy Schnapps combo songs just so you can feel at home. And if anybody knows who the Happy Schnapps combo is, that is awesome. If you don't, make sure you search that up and listen to a few of their songs. They are classic. All but set. This is what Happy Schnapps combo. And we got 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got 2, 4, 6. So now we're down to some sauce. If we can get some sauce here, we'll get the small. Larry does it every time. He goes, "Did I hear my name?" I swear you listen to every one of us and you wait till magic aces are thrown and you pipe in. That's awesome. 5, 4, 2, 3. So Larry, I need to get a hold of you. I got some things coming up here that I need to talk to you about. So I might give you a call in the next day or two, just so you know. But anyhow, we'll call. We got a 6 on that one, so we gotta put our bets up on that. Let's go to $36 on that 6, and we'll go all bet set. Guess what? Oh, 617. Damn it. So that'll be an ouch. Which is fine. It's fine. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we have 617 results. So that was another 11. So that is 3 shooters in a row where we had 11 throws. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, I will probably call you maybe sometime this week in here. But anyhow, let's go. Last shooter here. I'll call last shooter. And we are currently at 4,044 for our bankroll. So we hit that 10% goal. So we're at goal. So I'm going to shoot. What should I do here? I was thinking about doing like a Jacob 6, 7, 8 type thing. No, I'm not, because I've been hitting those points. So we're going to stick with what we're doing. Good morning, Trey's back here. He goes, "Good work, Joe. I have my hour and made 10%. That's awesome. Good job." So yeah, let's go. Last shooter here. Again, like I said, I was going to do the ATS and everything. But just go 555 this time. We'll go $20 pass lane. And we'll go $5 any craps. And we'll call it all bets set. That's out. And we got 3-5 grape ape. So it's marked at point of 8. She'll face the wrath of Jen. Jen hollers at me all the time about my ATS bets, if that's what you're referring to. So we're going 555. Anyhow, we're marking that point of 8. And let's do this once. Shoot. Let's go $30 8, $30 6. $25 5. Let's do a $15 field there. So that's $135 on a table. And let's see if we can get a couple hits and then regress and play with profit. Good morning, Glenn. I've not seen you here for a while, my friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Small but mighty 555, says Jen. Wow. I'm offended by that. Okay, let's go all bet set here. Thanks all. Watch me hit the all this time, Jen. And we got 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. We hit number 1. 4, 2, 3, and we got a 3, 3, 6. We're gonna lose that field on this one. So a $20 profit on that. I'll look back up again on the field. And again, by 4, 2, 3. And all that's set. Kenny goes, hope so, Joe. There's it. Yeah, we got a chance. We got a chance. Another magic aces. 1, 1, 2. 4, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. And that was not a pretty throw that time. They both kind of migrated to the left after they landed. So that means they landed on its corner, on its edge. But that is a double pay on that field bet, so that's nice. So let's pick up $15 on a 9. We'll go $15 on the... We'll go on to 4, not to 10, because we're hitting small numbers right now. By 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bet set. Nice up. A little short on that one that time. We got 3, 5, 8, the Grape Ape. So that's going to be a winner 8. Puck will turn off. That'll be another $20 brought back to the rack. Let's see where we're at for the shooter as far as profit is concerned. $85. Woohoo! Big bucks, big bucks. We're at goal, so I'm going to bring my bets down, I think. Yeah, we'll go again, $15 pass line to cover that ATS. No, $20 pass line to cover the ATS, $5 any craps. And if I lost everything right now, we'd be at 4,089, which is still $64 over. So we can do like a 66 inside, maybe, once we get our point established. So let's call it all bet set. Days off. 4, 2, 3. And we got a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So we're going to put a 10. 4, 2, 3, and we got a 6, 4, 10. Thank you there, Mad Hatter, for the thumbs up. Glenn got sniped. Yeah, I've been hitting them there, Glenn. So we're at, let's go 66 inside and see where that brings us here. So if we lost everything, we'll be at 4,023, which is $2 under the 10% goal. So I'm fine with that. 5, 4, 2, 3. So we will be pretty much goal no matter what today. Remember, this is our last shooter. All bet set. Face off for me. And we got 4, 6, 10 Buckeye buckshot. This time it's Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So we hit the 10, set the point of 10, hit the 10 again. So the puck will turn off. That was an extra $20 brought back to the rack. Let's stay with that. We'll go $5 any craps. 5, 4, 2, 3. And Glenn made go. Awesome. Let's go all bet set. So you hit the show, you like the show so much you hit the thumbs up twice, and then you hit the thumbs down twice or thumbs up twice. That's a good strategy, Dan. Hit it twice. All bets set. Days out. And we got a 4-2. Holy cannoli, 4-2-6. So I'm working up on 6. Single pitch on the dice. Hit down. If you hit the down button once, that's fine by me, Dan. That's totally fine by me. So we're on that 6. Let's make that $15 odds there, and we'll just kind of leave it at that for now. 5, 4, 2, 3. So thumb up or thumb down does not matter. It's all the same credit. YouTube does not distinguish between the thumbs up or down. They just look at it as interaction with the viewers. And I'll bet 7s. They 7. The left one stopped, and we got the 2-1-3 that we were looking for the last time. So that's 2-1-3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. So that'll help us towards that ATS bet. 4-2-3, and we got 2-1-3 result. So that was no help for us. Again, 5-4-2-3. And no matter what, we're at 10%. So I'm gonna leave my bets where they're at, even though we're at $3 into the charrette. So we'll go all bet set. This out. Yeah, we got a 5-6 Yo Chef. Working towards the full ATS right now. I promised Jen we would do that, so we're gonna try like get it. Again, it's no help for me. 5-4-2-3. And all bets set. Dice out. Spam called you? Wow. That's a canned response. A canned meaties response. 2, 6, 8. The Duracell 8. Go out, support free life content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. 5-4-2-3 2-6-8. Yeah, John, that whole Discord thing, I've been blocking and reporting all those people every single time they come through, because it comes through like 15, 20 different messages right in a row on yours. Too much discourse on Discords. So anyhow, that was an 8. So let's make that 8 look like $30. And that way we are in profit on this shooter now. And we'll call it all bet set. Nice out. And we got a 145 truck and camper. We can do it. We can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her done. 5-4-2-3, and we got a 145. So we are looking at possibly in that small. All we need is the 4. We've thrown a couple 4s today. We've thrown 2 of them so far. And that was 5, so let's make that look like $25. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. I thought I had it. 415, truck and camper again. I thought I had it. 5, 4, 2, 3, 415. And we got past that 11 rut right now, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Make the 5 look like $35. So keep it going. 5, 4, 2, 3. 42.16 if I took everything down. So we're still about $180 or so away from the 20% goal today. And all that set. Is it? And we had a 639, this easy 9, the Franks. 5, 4, 2, 3, 639. We need midnight and we need 4. We need midnight and 4. 5, 4, 2, 3. And that was a 9, so let's make that look like $25. Dan wants to know if I try to get 50 rolls a day. That's what I try to do 1 hour or so, and I try to get done before John's show, and it happens to be somewhere between 40 throws and 60 throws a day usually. Yeah, so about 50 a day. That's what I've been averaging. So 4, 2, 3. So if I get 50 in an hour, that's average for me. Yeah, we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. And that's gonna be a winner 6, so that puck will turn off. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 5-1-6. Puck turns off. We'll leave that at $20. We'll go $5. Any craps here? And we'll 5, 4, 2, 3. Looking for a point. See if we can get 4 or midnight. 4 midnight will do. And all that set. Dice out. Just split apart. Ready. Let's recurve them. Dice out. And we got Obey Bushel. Parlay of the day with SJ. So 5-5 hard 10. I'm marking a point of 10. So we're not going to do anything with our bets. We're just going to leave them as they are. No, we are going to do something with it. We're going to put $30 on that 6. Call that good, I think. Dan wants to know if I practice my throw other than what you see on my show. I do not practice my throw other than just during my warm-ups. And the reason is because this is my dedicated practice time. And I also am doing it this way to show transparency. So you guys are following my journey pretty much 100%. So every time I throw in the dice, I'm either on my show or on another person's show, or I'm at the casino. And again, that's transparency. You know, it's been my big MO, my big push since I've started this transparency. So, but anyhow, all that set, dice out. So you guys are witnessing pretty much 100% of my throwing. Here we go. And we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So that's, you know, you guys witness my frustrations, my accomplishments, my, you know, all that stuff. My trying to figure out how in the hell to do this half the time. You know, trying to interpret the dice, trying to interpret the results of what the dice look like when they're coming to rest, you know, all that type of stuff. So that's a 6. Let's make that look like $42. And let's go 42 on that 8 right away. So if we took everything, it'll be at $43.05, which puts us just about $85 shy of our 20% goal. 5423. So all that set. And dice out. I know some people say, you know, 100 throws a day will make you a good shooter and that, but I'll tell you what, I've been doing this consistently. This is 571 episodes that you guys have watched me throw approximately 50 throws. That's a fair amount of tosses over the last, almost 2 years we've been doing this now, so dice out. And 257, that is the Bruce. Okay, that is going to be the end of the roll here. Came close, we almost got the ATS for you, Jen. So 257, Bruce. Puck turns off. And let's look at our statistics for the day here. So we have SOR today of 12.5, SRR of 8.3. We had an 11, an 11, an 11, and a 17 roller today. Strong numbers were the 5, 6, 10, and 9. And 11. So we had actually 5 numbers. We had 6 numbers. The 2s were up there too. 6 numbers, wow, that were high. That's not normal. Normally I have about 2 or 3 that are strong. But anyhow, box numbers, inside numbers were slightly above expected. 4s and 10s are expected. Come out 7s are low today. Horns are slightly above expected. Fields are a little bit high today, and hardways are a little bit low. Looking at our level up dice roll results, we have 3,359 throws in through the end of yesterday. That gives us an SOR of 9.45, SRR of 6.52, and a BSR of 6.39. So let's come back to here really quick. We got John. Everybody hop on to 4, and Joe, throw 4 more rolls, please. You know what? Let's do this once real quick. I'm not going to do any bets, but I bet you this is going to be a 4 right here. That's usually the way it rolls here. Another 257, John. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks, Greg. Thanks for the support. Yes, you are very welcome. Glenn goes, thank you. Have a great weekend. Yep. $25 hard, a 2-way hop. That's funny. I'll throw one more for you, John, here. Let's do it really quick, and then we'll get the show ended here for you. That was a 2-5, the last one. Okay, we're going to hop it again. He's looking for that 4. Having a little bit of fun right here now. Nope, John, sorry. That is the last roll of the day. And we got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So anyhow, guys, thanks for joining it today. I will be back on Monday. Make sure you jump over to Casino Gaming TV to watch John's show. He should be starting in about 9 minutes. But anyhow, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe and be prosperous.